after our recent reports have caused some problems mentally, physically, and economically.
I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. You know, shut up for a second, alright?
Instead of reporting on the lives of celebrities that are super dull, but we make extra interesting, we're instead gonna report on journalistic integrity.
Dude, this sucks!
Wait, does this mean I don't get to do any more upskirts?
You guys still get to stalk people, don't worry.
Woo!
Okay, first of all, new direction of the programming is gonna be conflict of interest. Anybody know what that is?
I'm a comms major from Sonoma State. You expect me to know this shit?
Alright, well you guys don't know what it is, but I have the definition for you right here!
Conflict of interest occurs when an individual or organization is involved in multiple interests, one of which could possibly corrupt the motivation for an act of the other. It can only exist if a person or testimony is entrusted with some impartiality, a modicum of trust that is necessary to create it. The presence of a conflict of interest is independent from the execution of an blah blah blah, you get the idea, it's bad.
So our first assignment for this is John Stossel. This guy's been involved in a lot of stuff that may or may not be conflicts of interest.
He's been known to take money from big business organizations like AIHC, and has been known to speak primarily for privatizing parts of the government like the roles of the FDA. I think you need to worry out, John. We here at TMZ have 20/20 vision. Our guys are gonna be on you like white on rice, wet on water, or creepiness on Nick Cage. I mean on Alan Combs.
He dug us a video of him from the 90s, talking about the FDA's place in society. It was at a meeting at the AIHC.
What the hell is that?
Dude, it's the American Institute of Health Council. It's a Washington-based trade association that, as they put it, promotes the sound use of scientific principles and procedures in public policy for assessment and regulation of risks associated with human health effects and ecological effects. They're like a better version of the FDA.
You paid to say that?
And they moved me.
Into a new house?
Whatever, Eddie. So Liz, can you prove it was from the 90s?
Just watch the video.
As for the FDA, I think it's fair to say that they're bogged down in so much bureaucracy that they really can't get anything done. America needs to become the free market society it always should have been, and these idiots at the FDA are causing so many problems. The market itself is the best regulator, not these bozos over at the FDA, whatever. The market really can realize what is truly best for the public health and safety. Federal regulators don't make life safe, they make life less safe. The problem is that the media and central planners won't agree with me, because they think that Americans need to be protected from themselves. It's ridiculous. Is the FDA worth it? I don't think so. What's the better alternative? No FDA? I think that's an even better society for us. So he's at a meeting talking about his usual stuff. What's wrong with that?
Well, from what I've read from the ABC's rules and guidelines, he might have violated their policy on editorial reporters by not taking a side in controversial issues.
Can you confirm that?
Here's a memo from ABC's Director of News Practices, Lisa Hyden's desk, that I broke into, by the way.
Nice.
That clearly states what I just said.
Well, I got one on you, Liz. I hid in ABC's Directors of News Media Relations, Harry Everett's trash can for 3 days in order to get this scoop.
Miss Everett, Miss Everett!
Shit! You realize he could have come to my office and asked me questions, right?
Sorry, old habits die hard. Can you confirm that in doing a speech with the AIHC, John Stossel violated your policy of editorial reporters not taking a side in controversial topics?
True, that's policy, but Mr. Stossel did not directly violate any ABC policy because it's not a matter of current controversy. If abolishing those agencies was a subject of public controversy, then we'd ask Mr. Stossel to not express an opinion.
That excuse has more holes in it than Swiss cheese. I took these photos a few hours after the AHIC meeting.
That's Stossel on the left, and that's an AHIC rep on the right. From the looks of things, Stossel's getting himself a nice little bonus for that little speech. And we were able to check in with some extra sources and confirm that that check that he was just handed was in fact at least bare minimum in the 4-digit category. Nice little catch there, John.
I caught him while jogging and asked him about it.
Hey John Stossel.
Guys, you paparazzi?
Yeah.
Cool. I've always said you guys should scrutinize us like we scrutinize others. What's up?
Awesome. So what are you listening to?
I'm listening to a mix between Queen, Arcade Fire, and Miley Cyrus. That song, The Climb, gets me pumped on
Cool. So can you explain the money you got for that little speech of yours at that AHIC meeting a few years back?
Alright, listen and listen good. I didn't charge them for that. It was a gift and had no effect on my opinion, okay? If you look at my record, you would see that I've been a libertarian my entire journalistic career. Look at the facts.
Okay, but can you explain the money from the people you defend? Doesn't that seem like conflict of interest?
Oh my gosh, you jackasses. You know, it's the liberal agenda of supporting big government that's like crushing guys like me. I mean, you look at any other journalist and they're taking fees for speaking like this. I rarely take big fees. And you know what? I'm out of here. I gotta continue my workout later.
But wait a sec!
I said later! Well, this is getting tricky.
Just in time. Guys, I got an interview.
A what?
It's like what you do, but instead of attacking them with a camera, we sit down and talk. Anyway, I had an interview with expert Bob Steele, and this is what he had to say about John Stossel.
It certainly raises some questions. It's the perception of the conflict of interest that's the real question.
Insightful. Definitely worthy of discussion.
Yeah, what they said.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. I just make puns.
Not you!